Hi guys, this video gives specific American slang words for going out for a drink with your friends. Now I was invited today to a happy hour. Happy hour is a time in the afternoon or evening when there are lower prices on drinks. Or it can mean the time when people are finished work and go to the bar, the pub, the saloon, or another place to have an alcoholic drink. So we call that happy hour because you're happy to be there. This can lead to bar hopping, which means you hop or move from bar to drink. You start at one place and maybe go to some others. Sometimes it's called a pub crawl, where you go from one pub to another. Now, what do we drink when we're at the bar? Well, we might be drinking beer, or also known as brews, because beer is brewed, or brewskis, also known as suds. Those are all words for beer. You can say you're going to have a cold one. Beer in America is usually served quite cold. If you're drinking alcohol, like vodka, whiskey, tequila, you can call that the hard stuff, because it's hard alcohol. It's higher in alcohol content or higher in degree. That's also known as booze. In general, drinking booze is higher alcohols. You might be having cocktails. Cocktails are made of hard alcohol or booze, like a martini has gin or vodka and some vermouth. Another word for martinis, because they're so strong, is loudmouth soup. Loudmouth soup means you drink a few martinis, you start talking too much. And since it's clear like soup, it's a very funny phrase. You might take a shot. That's one small unit of alcohol and drink it down. Oh boy. If you have a few drinks, you might get tipsy, like you're going to tip over, or feel a little woozy, or a little happy. But then, if you get drunk, these are terms for that. If you hit the bottle means to drink heavily, drink hard alcohol heavily. If you do that, you might get drunk. You might get a load on. It means a lot of alcohol, or get a buzz on, this feeling of intoxication. Or this slang word, get your swerve on. To swerve means when your car moves like this in the road. So when people get drunk, sometimes they can't walk in a straight line. Or you might say, I tie one on or tied one on. That's another phrase for when you got quite drunk. If you're drinking with both hands, that's double-fisted drinking. Double-fisted drinking. But be careful, friends, because if you're under the influence, that's the legal term in America, under the influence means you're legally drunk. If you get stopped by the police and you're driving a car, they can test you to see if there's alcohol in your system. If you're under the influence, sometimes they arrest you and put you in jail. There's a place they put drunk people, especially people who are chronically drunk or alcoholic. They call it the drunk tank, because that's where they put the drunks, people who are drunk on alcohol. I've never been there. I've never been caught under the influence, probably because I rarely drive. I'd take a taxi home. So those are all words about going out for a drink with your friends, to have a cold one, happy hour, and everything that can happen after that. Please subscribe to these videos on American slang. They'll help you understand words that you hear in movies, TV shows, or you read in some type of article. Thanks always for watching.